UNESCO's representative in South Sudan is among those evacuated during those recent clashes. Salah Zaki says he owes his life to the Chinese peacekeepers who were protecting the UN delegation. Zaki is currently in Cairo recovering from his injuries. He's told CCTV's Yasser Hakim about his ordeal.
It was my farewell party because I was ending my assignment after 4 years in South Sudan. At around 8 o'clock in the evening, we heard some clashes, some firings at the other side of Juba, at the other side of town. And this is when we decided to end the event and just go home, when suddenly I was surprised by somebody coming running at me and started shooting. I was shot at something like 4 times before I managed to enter the gate of the accommodation. And it's only when I entered the gate that the guards told me that I was wounded and I was bleeding. The most horrific part was that I realized that I was wounded, I was bleeding, and I asked for the UN ambulance to come and take me. And unfortunately, they were stopped and threatened at gunpoint by the same guys who shot at me. After that, I realized it was an informal, undeclared checkpoint by the army, and it took them 2 hours to negotiate coming to me and taking me to hospital.
The Chinese, you said, were part of the peacekeeping force. Can you tell us about their role in protecting or evacuating the mission and you yourself?
I think the Chinese played a very brave role in this whole ordeal. They stood the front. They defended the site to the best of their abilities. I got to know later on that unfortunately, even 2 of them gave their life as the ultimate price for defending us as staff of the UN, as defending the civilians, the South Sudanese civilians, the women, the children. They were the ones who defended, along of course with the other peacekeeping forces from the other countries. But having 2 peacekeepers paying the ultimate price, this was something I think we have to recognize and give tribute to. We are indebted to them for our lives. They protected us, and I think the role was vital in this whole thing.